Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's expression, 轻装上阵, is the most frequently used prep talk. Prep talk by coaches or parents or teachers to students or bosses to employees. Mostly, I guess, families, loved ones, or your, people who has a stake in your life cheerlead you before you face some big moments in your life. So we use 轻装上阵. Actually, two or three, even if you break down the characters, it's related to wartime. And I guess it's understandable that most challenging times in our life, at least in ancient people's lives, are mostly related to battling, to wartime. That's high stress because it's high stake, right? So Chinese use 轻装, use light gear into the battle. So you don't want to weigh yourself down. You want to be agile in the battling time. So that's the logic. We use the battling equipping technique to make it light so that you're agile. You can move better than your enemies. Therefore, you have a better chance to survive it into our contemporary life, 轻装上阵, so that you almost like lighten up your mental load. You don't go in there heavily stressed. You want to travel light. You want to have a light mentality. Therefore, you perform better. Okay, so 轻 made of the courage symbol. You can see the spoke of the wheel, right? And then this is the axis of the wheel, axle, and then with two stoppers on the side, so the wheel don't slide off. So that's a Chinese carriage. You can see the same over here. So this paired with water, almost like a waterway, either above or underground. So these are the flowy water signs. And then we have one horizontal line that, according to some scholars, symbolize the earth or the ground. You have water travel underground. And then we have this two horizontal line connected with one vertical line. That means almost like an engineering symbol, because that's the ancient tool to make rectangular shapes. And that ancient engineering toolkit represent the profession or the endeavor or the craftsmanship or engineering. I mean, ancient times of craftsmen and engineering, probably the same thing. And this waterway, I guess, is humans' appreciation of the intricate water system underground that's flowing. And eventually this underground water flowing paired with carriage means light carriage. I guess in ancient times, just like our contemporary vehicles, right? There are different configurations of the vehicle. You can go light or heavy, however you want to equip it. So ancient carriage, this marks the light travel ones. Eventually, the vehicle part we forget, and we use the lightness of the concept everywhere. Okay, so this 轻装, we have again wartime theme here. On the left side, top left, is the weaponry you use into the battlefield. The right side is the foot soldier, the infantry. So foot soldier is almost like a cross sign, just to give you the dimension. You have a person and then grow on top of the ground. So that's one way to view it. Another view is from 1 to 10. So this cross in Chinese means 10 because it's a roping technology, and Chinese mark or tie the knot on the rope to record number 10 as the most basic digit there. So therefore, here is a marking of a knot on the rope. That's our number 10. And one horizontal line at the bottom simply is 1. From 1 to 10 means somebody who is fully grown, fully developed, can perform things 1 to 10. We can rely on them. So this full grown, most likely man paired with weaponry together means armed man, okay, it's armed force. And now at the bottom is clothing sign. Chinese ancient times used this wrap collar clothing structure. So we map it into our language. And then here, the top, you can either view it as cone-shaped head, or you can view it as the back of the neck, that you have a dart so that it conforms to the body shape. Clothes making from 2D fabric, make it into 3D to form, fit the 3D body form. Okay, so together it's Chinese clothing. So clothing for armed force. That's Chinese gear translation. Okay, on two. So we simply have one horizontal line means the baseline, right? That's where we are starting from. And then we have this one vertical line means going up, or directionally up, or positionally up. However you want to view it, it means going upward. We have a downward, exactly this baseline and pointing down. I mean, very logical, right? And then we have this, we use this upward, means you go into something, okay? Battlefield, we have this carriage because ancient times, I guess these kind of serves like tank in contemporary battling technology because it's heavier weight than humans, right? You can use it as a sort of a weaponry. So this ancient tank, however form that is, frequently occur in our creation or recreation of this war-related icons. And here, the three stacking up things simply means a cliff. So this cliff thing simply gives you the terrain, because when you battle, probably you have to think about your positioning of your carriage, your main war equipment around the natural terrains represented by here. So the positioning of your war equipment either is human foot soldiers like this armed force, or the equipment, the hardwares that describe what battle is about. It's the setting of the battle. It's the natural form, the terrains, and the war vehicles representing all the technologies behind it. Together, it means battle. So 轻装上阵 is Chinese way to say you want to travel light when it's a big moment for you. And here I'm just using this, I guess, mountain biking thing because, okay, I have the context, maybe for audience who doesn't do biking, okay, there are different biking categories. Some are heavily equipped or heavily packaged onto it. Their bags, attached to all kinds of locations on the bike so that you can travel on the bike for multiple days to survive out there. So that's heavily geared or equipped. But over here, because this performance of jumping pump trails require jumping over the air, right? It's an anti-gravity. So it requires lightness in there. And therefore, the gears, the equipment over here, the bike itself need to be light, and the equipment, the attachment to the bike is like nothing, strip everything to weigh you down. You want to travel light. Therefore, when you want to perform, you want to jump, or however challenge moments you're facing, you want to lightly geared. And again, here transferring to today's context, it will be more lightly stressed. You don't want to load yourself with a lot of expectations and anxiety. You want to strip all of that. Therefore, you can perform better. That's Chinese way of travel light. 轻装上阵. Thank you for your time. See you another day.